Hi, this is Kristen here. Welcome to another process video. And today I'm working on 30 days of sketches with Kristy's Beautiful Life, and this is series 19. And I am working on day 18, which is by Gloria Montross. Hopefully I am not butchering the name. And I am working with Hip Kit Club. I'm documenting a couple photographs of my daughter when we were on vacation in Marco Island. So she was not even quite one. And then this is one of the summer kits. So I don't remember if this is June, July, or August, but it's a kit of this from this year. And so I really like this color stripe paper, and I decide, because to me it looked like there were strips of paper on either side almost coming to like an L shape. And so I thought that this paper actually would be perfect for that. And so I'm just cutting off all the stripes. I ended up stopping at the blue because I didn't think I was going to use the blue, but I do end up using the blue. And then what I decided to do was take each of the papers and cut them in half. Now they are different size strips, so I mean they're not going to all be like evenly shaped, but, or you know, of the same size. So and this actually will be a pretty short video. I think I end up cutting out quite a bit of it because the table, as you can see, it's shaky. It was kind of like we had tried to kind of shim it to keep it from shaking. It was a small table, so I was really working in limited space and not a ton of lighting. Like, I'm glad I had my ring light because it would have been pretty dark to work with. So, so most of the videos, while I'm gone on vacation working on these layouts, will be probably pretty short because I think I end up cutting off quite a bit of like the bottom of the papers and things like that as I'm working. So for some reason, I really wanted to do a basket weave with this. I just kept looking at the paper strips, and I don't know, brainstormed it and just really kind of wanted to do it. But I was kind of like looking at it since, you know, you were using, I could have alternate the colors, so then that way hopefully, like, you know, the same color wasn't hitting the same color. But I was like, I really don't mind it that much, but I'm like, you know what, since the sketch kind of shows strips of paper, let me pull all this stuff off and just see, you know, if I like it and if I can make that work. Because I really wanted to use all the colors in this, so I didn't want to just pick a couple because I liked all the colors. So you can see I'm just kind of like lining them up and seeing if I can make this work. I'm like, well, that would be not much space to put pictures in. So I'm like, well, maybe I can kind of like layer them on top of each other and that would work. And so that's why you see me kind of like layering them now. But then I'm like, I don't really like that look either. So I was like, okay, I'm going to do the basket weave. And so at this point, I hadn't started filming yet. I did decide to do a basket weave. I went ahead and distressed all of the strips, and then I curled them up on the ends just to kind of give it a little bit more depth and dimension. And I just did that on plain white cardstock, and then I'm going to start pulling in my ephemera pieces. So I'm pulling in some chipboard pieces. I decided that the Hello Summer, which came in the die cut set, was going to be my title. I really like this palm tree and these this die cut piece with the clouds. And she was actually trying to eat sand, so she had sand all over her face, and that's probably why she was making the face that she was making, because she was like, man, that wasn't the best idea. But, you know, I mean, every baby, I think, when you get to the beach, first thing they're gonna do is get a fistful of that sand and try to eat it. I put this like little blanket down because she was sitting on the ground, and that's usually what we'll do, is just put like a towel down on the ground. So kind of made me think of that a little bit. I really like that sandcastle. I thought that made sense since she was trying to eat the sand. So I ended up taking off that little beach house. I like that little camera, so I'm gonna get that worked on there as well. And then I had to work on that little hat because she had a little hat on, so I just thought that was kind of cute. I ended up putting this little palm tree sticker here. I had been trying to put like a sunscreen bottle here, but I just thought it was like there were too many like small elements over here, so I decided to pull in this palm tree just to kind of work off that palm tree on the other side. And then I do end up putting this little bottle of sunscreen lotion on the other side of the title here, so I'm just going to pop it up on foam a little bit here. I do believe I end up having to pop the pictures up on foam, just because kind of where they were at, they were hitting quite a bit of that layering from that paper. And so I went ahead and went off screen and got everything glued down. I had a little kite there. I think one of those clouds I popped up on foam, maybe the one in the middle. And so here are a final couple of close-up shots. I will include the Facebook link down below as well as the playlist so that you can go and watch others who are playing along. I really appreciate you for coming by to watch another process video.